Well, this is the song or album name I'm thinking of. I've heard the title track, American Pie, definitely. I think everyone's heard that song probably. But this one is Vincent, which is a tribute to Vincent van Gogh. And let's go. Hi guys, welcome to Lee Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am. And no, I did not write that intro out. I promise I didn't. Once I saw Vincent van Gogh, I was like, really? Let's go. Came out in not 1889. That's when The Starry Night came out. The song came out in 1972. The B-side was Castles in the Air from the album American Pie as well, which is a huge album, obviously, because of that song. And I think this song as well, this one got really, really up there on the charts, and it stayed there for a while, too. But really, all that, and it was a number 94 song of 1972. That's how stacked 1972 was. That this song was on the it was on the charts for a while, and it was number 94. In July 2020, the original handwritten lyrics went up for sale for 1.5 million. What? So he read, I think, a biography on Van Gogh, and then wrote a tribute song to him, which is pretty cool. I've only heard American Pie, though, so I don't know anything else by Don McLean. But thank you to our alpha patron, Jellybean, for making this wonderful request, I'm guessing. She usually does not miss. All right, here we go. Vincent, Don McLean. 3, 2, 1, go.
Starry, starry night, paint your palette blue and gray. Look out on a summer's day with eyes that know the darkness in my soul. Shadows on the hills, sketch the trees and the daffodils, catch the breeze and the winter chills in colors on the snowy linen land. Now I understand what you tried to say to me, and how you suffered for your sanity.
That marimba's awesome.
And how you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they did not know how. Perhaps they'll listen now.
Wow.
Starry, starry night, flaming flowers that brightly blaze, swirling clouds in violet haze, reflect in Vincent's eyes of china blue, colors changing hue. Morning fields of amber grain, weathered faces lined in pain, are soothed beneath the artist's loving hand. Now I understand.
Wow.
What you tried to say to me, and how you suffered for your sanity.
That's such a good line.
And how you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they did not know how. Perhaps they'll listen now, for they could not love you, but still your love was true. And when no hope was left inside on that starry, starry night, you took your life as lovers often do. But I could have told you, Vincent, this world was never meant for one as beautiful as you.
Wow. What a line.
Starry, starry night, portraits hung in empty halls, frameless heads on nameless walls, with eyes that watch the world and can't forget, like the strangers that you've met, the ragged men in ragged clothes, a silver thorn, a bloody rose, lie crushed and broken on the verge virgin snow. And now I think I know what you tried to say to me, and how you suffered for your sanity.
You just get lost in
And how
this.
you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they're not listening still. Perhaps they never will.
Oh my God. Not even, it's like exactly 4 minutes. That's crazy. That was such a simple, poignant song, but God, it was beautiful. Those lyrics were just exceptional. I guess he kind of, I mean, if you're writing a tribute song to one of the greatest artists in, living history, usually, you might as well swing for the fences, man, some of those lines in there are just make your soul clench a little bit. And it's so true, that the world didn't deserve him. I don't know that much about his story, but I do know a little bit, I think. And it was a tragic one, A lot of people are just completely misunderstood. Our geniuses and people who actually create, and the things that the future generations will, love and appreciate and worship in some ways, the people in the time doing it, they're never appreciated for it in the slightest. They get demonized. They get, called all kinds of things. They get, diagnosed with the diseases and all that. But then you find out a century later, or even less, that, they were a genius, by the future standards, not even the standards of the day. So I don't know. It's sad, but you have to, in a way, I think, to create the beautiful things that we all know as like standards in art or standards in music and stuff like that, is because they're that good that they became standards, And Van Gogh is definitely that. Like A Starry Night is one of the most recognizable pieces of art ever, and there's many others too by Van Gogh that are, very known throughout the entire world just by random people, but not even like people who like art. And I don't know, man. He was a very special breed and had a very sad life. But the art that he left behind, the creativity, it's completely on display. Just the brilliance, Sorry, this is a Don McLean reaction video. I'm talking about Vincent Van Gogh. My apologies. That was such a heartfelt and beautiful song, though. I mean, seriously. I mean, the guitar in it was so good, paired with his very soft-spoken vocals almost, I think that was just absolutely captivating. And then you've got like a marimba and like a violin, it sounded like in the end a little bit, like some strings. There was all kinds of little things popping up there at the end. It was really, really good. Let me see if it's got... No, I gotta go to the album. All right, so we'll go to American Pie. All right, and this was track 3. So Don McLean on vocals, acoustic guitar, Roy Colcord on electric piano. I think I heard him. Ed Freeman on the string arrangements. Mike Manieri on marimba and vibraphone. Bob Rothstein on bass. I think that's it. Everyone else, yeah, that was different tracks. But yeah, it seemed like that was mostly all Don doing that, him and the acoustic guitar, and a little bit of percussion, obviously. But that's all, like I always say, all you need is a man or a woman and guitar, and you can just have absolute magic, and it can completely captivate you. Damn hair, bro. And it just makes you lose yourself for like 4 minutes, and that's what happened to me there. I was completely gone for half that song, just in my head, and I've had a weird day, as I keep, if you're watching Day Premiere, I keep mentioning that. Been a strange day, I'm not gonna lie. It's been like overcast and stormy all day, and I've felt the same way. I often mirror the weather, it feels like, in some form or fashion, in like my I guess, attitude or mood, whatever you want to say. So I kind of felt contemplative today and just in my head. And I've been that way for the past couple days, it feels like. There's a lot going on just behind the scenes, as I keep saying. You guys know, but, it's, I don't know, I guess stress manifests its way in strange ways. But no matter what, I'm going to continue to plug away at this music and all this wonderful stuff you guys show me because I need it. I really do. The world needs it. Not only myself, like a lot of people, not even just people my age, people of all ages should listen to stuff like this. Like this is stuff that is essential listening, it feels like, just to become a human being in a way, or a proper one that's, cultured and, I don't know, respectful and a good person, because I think that's all we should ever aspire to be is good parents, good people, no matter how many to either side, shift values and goalposts for, whatever. And think that people that stay steadfast in who they are, and just know that they're a good person no matter what they say that the government says. Who cares about the government? You know what I'm saying? Like, didn't 10 years ago people like, or even 20, 30, 40, they don't trust the government, screw the government, And now everyone's fighting over the government, which obviously needs to operate, but it just blows my mind. All these people that I've seen for years just like talk crap about, oh man, down with the government, blah, blah, blah. And now they're fighting for one side or the other. It's like, weren't you? I don't know, man. I don't like that. But at the same time, politics is a dirty game. And I would never, ever want to even be close to doing something like that. That's like the antithesis of who I am. I'm more of like I would never want to like do that, like, because when you're a politician, everyone is a vote, everybody is a vote, so you're always going to be nice to them and always going to talk them up and blah blah blah, and that's just it's icky, you know what I mean? So I couldn't do that. I can't do it because I get an attitude pretty quick with people, so I have to like check myself sometimes. I just am not a morning person. I start answering comments and it's just not a good idea. But I usually get 98% good comments, the other 2%, not so much, but that's the internet. It happens. But that was a fantastic pick, Jellybean. Thank you so much. I'm glad that I got to finally experience that because like I knew American Pie, but that was the only song I knew by this guy. So I'm glad that we finally did something else. I think that's it, though. If y'all have any other picks by me think I'd like, leave it down below. I'm definitely down to do whatever now after that, because that was a beautiful song. That really, really was. What a fitting tribute to such a legendary figure and just culture in general, because he contributed so much, but from basically not in his own time, like he wasn't appreciated at all, but eventually his genius was completely, I don't know. What's the word? Not enraptured, but, recognized, I guess, I don't know how far after he passed away and all that it all, he became huge. Or I don't know if it happened during his lifetime, like right before he died or something like that. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know the full story. I know little bits and pieces, but maybe y'all can fill me in. If you can, I'd appreciate it. Thank you for watching. I will see y'all later. Oops, uno más. We have a really cool Patreon if you want to come hang out, pick a song or whatever. Join the $15 tier or up, you get one free request a month. There's also like I think 3 more tiers for other amounts of requests up to like, album sides and such. If you want to come check it out, we'd love to have you. Any member gets access to all of the full album reactions to the Beatles and all the other bands that I have on there, and our Discord server. And there's a PayPal as well in the description if you want to send a tip or a request in that way. Thanks for watching. See you later.